Hey there everybody, Thet here, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon, New Game Plus. So, we have a couple new things to check out here on the Darkest Dungeon. Compared to last time, the Blacksmith and the Guild are now open. So,
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
as he said, the Forge and the Blacksmith are here to make your weapons and armor, but they need to be upgraded before they can make anything for you. The upgrades are fairly substantial. They're your main upgrades for, well, as it says there, dodge and HP for your armor, and your base attack, crit, and speed, interestingly enough, for your attack, your offensive abilities on your weapons. So I do want to upgrade these soon, but let's also check out the Guild.
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Now, the Guild is where you can really unlock the potential of your various characters, because here is where you upgrade their abilities and you unlock the ones that haven't been unlocked already. So, for example, Dismas here also has Duelist Advance, which allows him to move forward and activate Riposte, which means he'll counterattack whenever he's attacked, as well as Point Blank Shot, which works in the front row only, hits the front row only, but does huge damage and also has a chance to knock them backwards while moving him backwards as well. And Wicked Slice is his basic attack. These need to be upgraded as well, reduce the training cost, or to upgrade the actual skills themselves, make them a little bit better. Alright, that's about all the new stuff here. Jolland is not feeling well with in her fearful state. Not allowed to gamble, but will do pretty much anything else. Let's go ahead and see what's not taken up yet. Let's throw her into the, not the gambling hall, of course. We'll throw her to the bar. I don't know if I want to pay for the brothel as of right now. I should go ahead and upgrade all of these.
Strong drink, a game of chance, and companionship. The rush of life.
Especially since the lowest upgrade gives them all increased chances to their own recovery. Reynold here did lose a good amount of his stress by praying. He went down to 45, but it could have been better. And speaking of Reynold, let's see about taking him to the next mission here. Let's unlock his Inspiring Cry. It's a heal, and it also reduces the stress damage while upping the torch. Now, you can only have 4 skills equipped at a time, so I have to unequip one. I'm probably going to take off Bulwark of Faith. I mean, it also ups the torch, and it marks himself while increasing his protections, but generally, I'd rather be using him either offensively or supportively than straight defense. So I think that's going to be the way to go. Plus, stress healing can be fairly rare. Anyway, before I start bouncing around even more, let's go ahead and put Montesquieu into some stress relief as well. Does he have anything he refuses to do? He does not, so we'll throw you into the gambling hall. There we go. Alright, they'll both be feeling better next week, I hope. And let's see who's new at the stagecoach. Ah ha ha ha. The Leper and the Arbalest. Excellent.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
That's actually 2 very good classes to get back to back, because the Leper is a frontline fighter only. All of his attacks can only work in the first or second row, whereas the Arbalest is practically the opposite. Backline fighter only, although she does have 1 attack, Blind Fire, that can work from any position. So, what are they good at? Well, the Leper is very good at dealing heavy damage up front, although his accuracy suffers for it. He also is very, very self-sustaining. He can heal himself and stress heal himself, as well as boost his protections. The Arbalest, on the other hand, is also it's a straight damage dealer, and also can work with marks, and also has a very slight but fairly important heal on her. So, with that in mind, let's see what team we're going to take here first. Ah, the Weald is open. Well, that's probably where we're going to go then. We'll try something new. We'll throw Reynold in there since we gave him a new move. We might as well. Maybe he can reduce some of his stress. Let's see. We'll take Pikiri. Pikiri? Is it Pikiri? I think that's it. He is an early riser, so good speed when the torch is low. He has right now Chop, his basic attack, Revenge, which lowers his dodge and protection, which currently has 0 dodge and 0 protection. So it doesn't do anything negative to him technically. But it gives him a 25% damage boost as well as a boost to accuracy and crit. Withstand is his stress heal and also gives him protections. And Intimidate hits both the enemies in the front row and does minus damage and accuracy if the debuff works. So pretty good in his position. Unfortunately, our other healer has a very high stress. What was our third person in here? I think it was a grave robber. Yeah, that's not that useful. Plus our roster is full. We don't really have a healer to take. Oh, but okay, we'll take Bulby instead. Instead of a regular hero, I think we're going to take Bulby. Bulby does have battlefield medicine, so we can get rid of blights and bleeds. It's not going to heal us, but it will keep us alive, especially here in the Weald. And, of course, Valbadon has Sniper Shot, basic attack that does extra damage against marked enemies, Suppressing Fire hits the back 3 rows, so everyone but the front row, for little damage, but it also reduces their accuracy and crit. Bola hits both the enemies in the front row and can also knock them backwards. It's a little light on the damage front. And Battlefield Damage heals someone in front of her. Can't heal herself, by the way. That doesn't work. But it also ups the amount of healing they receive. So the more you use it, the more it stacks. If you have 2 healers and one of them is your Arbalest using this, you can really stack on the heals. But that's beside the point. Do I want to, really quickly here, do I want to look at anyone else in the guild? Reynold here also has Battle Heal and Holy Lance. Holy Lance could be useful because if he gets knocked to the back rows, this allows him to move forward every turn, and it also does extra damage to the Unholy, just like Smite does, but it only hits the back row. So it's kind of situational. I might prefer it over Zealous Accusation, though. Zealous Accusation hits both the enemies in the front row for light damage. Actually, I might prefer Battle Heal over that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. That's going to put Reynold into a very supporty role. He's really an offensive tank at this point, or even a tank support, because he has Smite for the basic damage, but he also has Stunning Blow, which is supportive, and 2 heals, one of which is a stress heal. So he's a very support-based character. Bolbeck. Noxious Blast and Plague Grenade are basically givens for the Plague Doctor, although the Plague Blights are not very good in the Weald. The Weald is full of creatures, mostly natural and unnatural aberrations of natural creatures, and there seems to be quite a bit of blight resistance there. Blinding Gas, I think, is going to replace Incision, though. Although Incision does come with that bleed, which could be pretty good here. Emboldening Vapors is another one of her moves. Ups the damage and speed of an ally. Pretty strong, but I think too situational for most purposes. Disorienting Blast shuffles an enemy, which means it can move them anywhere in their own line. And it also stuns the enemy. It does no damage, but it also clears all the corpses on the battlefield. So if you do have problems with corpses, your Plague Doctor has a solution for that. This is a tough choice. You know, I think I'm going to take Blinding Gas, but I'm going to replace Noxious Blast. So we can still hit the back with Plague Grenade, or we can stun them. And we can also use our Incision on the front. The reason I'm doing that is because I have this right here. 30% stun skill chance on this trinket, the Witch's Vial. So that stays with her for as long as I keep it equipped on her. So it could be through this dungeon only, or I could keep it on her forever, for all we know. Anyway, moving on. Who else are we taking? Pakiri. Let's see, other than the moves we explained already, Hue hits both enemies in the front row. It's basically equivalent to Zealous Accusation that the Crusader has. Purge hits the enemy in the front row, can knock them back. It can knock them from the front to the back of the party lineup, and it also clears all the corpses. It's kind of useful for the leper because if the corpses aren't cleared, he can have trouble hitting the back rows. I might pick it up. Let's see, he also has Solemnity. Heals him by 6. That's a pretty big heal. And it also boosts all of his resistances. Like I said, for a single character, the leper has it pretty well set. If all the battles in this game were only the first 2 rows, the leper would be by far the strongest unit in the game that you could get on your side, in my opinion, because he has so much self-sustain. That said, I think we're going to go with this build. It's an interesting build. Revenge into Chop. Raising the accuracy on Chop and making him hit harder could actually turn him into a very brutal fighting machine. We'll try it out. Sniper Shot. I think I might take Sniper's Mark, though. Lowers the enemy dodge and also marks them, which means that the Sniper Shot will hit them harder. Blind Fire could also be useful. She can use it in any row that she's in. Does a little bit less damage than the regular attack, but also boosts her speed. But you cannot pick the target that it hits, which is why it's called Blind Fire. It will select an enemy target at random, but it won't kill corpses, or won't shoot corpses. So that's the good news on it. And her last move, Rallying Flare, gets rid of stuns, gets rid of marks on your team, and also gives you a little bit of debuff resist while upping the torch a little bit. I've never found a real use for this at all. I'm sure there's situations where it could be useful, but I've never used it. I'm not a big fan of suppressing fire either, so I think I'm going to pick up Blind Fire instead of suppressing fire. There we go. Give her a little bit more flexibility there. And plus, if there's only one enemy left, she can use Blind Fire to make sure if she goes last in the one turn that she uses it, she might go first in the next turn. Could be useful. All right. Is this a long or a short mission? It is a short mission. 100% of room battles. We don't need to worry about campfires, so we don't need to worry about our camping skills. Let's do this. All right. Go ahead and take... we'll just take one stack of food. We're definitely going to take all the shovels, though. The Weald seems to have some problems when it comes to obstacles and obstructions. We'll take one skeleton key just in case we find a secret room. We'll take an extra anti-venom and an extra bandage. Hopefully I won't need to use them at all because we're going to have our plague doctor taking care of that. But hey, just in case. A well-placed supply item can often protect against the hazards of interactive objects you encounter. This is true. And it might be something we'll be able to explore here in the Weald. Who knows?
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves.
Oh
Let
my
us
gosh.
burn out this evil.
That scout was amazing. We know all but 2 rooms. So we know we have to go here. It might be the only room battle in this entire dungeon for all we know. But we have to go there, so let's head on. Alright. Go ahead and pop that right away.
Is struck. A blazing star is born.
Alright, what do we have here? An eerie spider web. Strange glow to it. There might be something behind it. So, if I remember correctly, the spider web one is the one where we use the bandage. Yes. Protects the hero's hands during the search from, I guess, spider bites.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
This should be not that hard at all. The spiderweb branch, there's also another one that looks a lot like it, but doesn't have spiderwebs around it, and that one you're supposed to use the anti-venom to protect yourself from tree sap. I've confused it before. That's the only reason I'm talking about it. Let's go ahead and use the blinding gas. Reason being, get rid of the stress damage right away. We won't be able to totally get rid of it, but we can minimize it at least. Pretty decent hit from Pikiri to start us off here. Oh, I was really hoping that'd be the kill, Reynold. You let me down a bit there, buddy. You know what? Bola. There we go.
The onslaught.
Perfect.
Destroy them.
At the very least, a good start to this one. Alright. A little bit of bleed, probably. Yep, there it is. Not a problem at all. He's not too scary. I think he's scaring me. Can't scare me that easy. What's our stun chance here? 100 base plus 30. It's 130 versus 65. Let's try it. Ooh, well, you're definitely not stunning her if you miss her. Ah, man, that was a waste of a turn then. I could have just gotten rid of the bleed. I mean, to 1 damage per turn bleed, I'm not that scared of it. Good hit. This scares me a little bit more than the bleed. Yeah, stressful incantation. All right. Let's go ahead and use that inspiring cry then. There we go. 1 damage healed and 6 stress. Healed, that is, of course. All right. This is going slowly but surely. Let's go ahead and try the stun again. I know it's not really the best idea to keep stun locked the Acolyte of all characters. I'd rather get rid of her. But right now, we're kind of... I don't want to say we're in a stalemate. We're winning, definitely, but we're kind of just stuck in our current position. Use that again here. See if we can get her under 40 stress, possibly. You know what? I'm going to have you, Pikiri, withstand your protection up and also give you some stress relief. These heroes started with a bit too much stress for comfort, if I may say so myself. Plague Grenade should go ahead and get her taken care of. Yep. Okay. This is good. Oh, man, they're really stacking the bleeds on this guy. Well, 2 per turn. That's a lot, man. As far as I'm concerned, that's a lot. Just reducing a little bit more stress. Down to 2 stress on Pikiri. I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be fine and healthy, but we're also going to go ahead and give him a heal. All right. And, Stress heal on yourself. Ooh, a crit. Nice. For the double heal. And the double, well, extra stress heal, I should say. Alright, get rid of it.
As the fiend falls,
Good stuff.
a faint hope blossoms.
We'll call that a practice battle. That wasn't really representative of anything in the Weald. In my opinion. I mean, you can find cultists anywhere. Left luggage has a lock on it. Oh, you know what? We've explored this much of the dungeon. I doubt we're going to find a secret room. Let's use the key. Another key.
With loot
Ooh.
are often low on supplies.
Camper's helmet for the bounty hunter. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we have a trap here. 60, 70, and 50. Looks like our plague doctor is our best bet. And unfortunately, it was the wrong bet.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
The good news is she did resist the blight. Because, of course, in the Weald, they blight you instead of doing direct damage. They have a different effect in every area. Oh my goodness, the stress! You know what? I'm gonna pile on the plague here. It's 4 damage per turn. That is really big, but it's also kind of tough. Man, 22 damage. 22 stress per hit. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Ooh, thank you for the resist here, Pakiri. That was huge. That was beautiful. That was exactly what we needed to make our life feel a little bit better. Oh, man. Life's still worth living. Life's still worth living. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking my language. Let's get rid of these guys. These guys in the front. Ectoplasm. They're annoying because they, other than their slime attack, they can actually copy themselves using a move called cytokinesis.
Their formation is broken.
And they can create a very frustrating circle of just repeating themselves over and over and over again. One more move. I was really hoping it wasn't going to be extra stress. Oh, boy. Okay, we're going to get some stress relief here. That's going to be our concentration for this round. What's left of it, at least. Alright. This is why I gave Reynold that stress relief move. Because he's going to need it. Alright. Oh, you know what? Go ahead and use Battlefield Medicine. Ooh, the crit! Wow. 4 healing. That was amazing.
Unforgiving.
Plus move skill chance. The move stone. Do I have anyone on our team? Well, Valbadon has a move skill, so we'll go ahead and give her that. 1, it's good to give it to someone who can actually use it, and 2, it clears our inventory space. Alright, what do we have here? A pristine fountain. Looks unaffected by the surrounding chaos. You know what? Let's have Bulby use it and use holy water. Consecrates the fountain. 30 stress heal. That is beautiful. That's exactly what I needed in my everyday life. Alright, moving on. Oh, what the hell? That is not what I needed in my everyday life. Ooh, that's actually a pretty tough blight. Alright, give me more crest. I'll take that all day, every day. Hunger proc? Nope, no biggie. We have the food for this. Alright, battle? No battle. So the last battle is in this very last room. So here's the good news. We can go all the way back to here, and we're probably not going to see another battle. I'm going to up the torch here, not let it go to 0. Just to keep any of the creatures that lurk in the dark at bay. And we actually will be safe, relatively safe. Ooh, another hunger proc, until we get to this battle here. Hopefully we won't have another hunger proc on top of that one, because if that happens, we're going to be close to starving territory. And that's when I'm going to start regretting all my decisions in life. I don't want to regret. I don't want to regret. Alright, I think we made it through this one pretty easily. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, next area. Oh my god, there it is. There's the last hunger strike.
Nature herself.
Please no more.
Spreading corruption.
Alright, what do we have here? The old tree.
Misintent.
This is the one we throw the anti-venom on. There we go. Protects against poisonous sap.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
A cultist item. Extra crit and damage against Eldritch. Wow, that is actually... Ooh, if you put him into the right areas with that, that is a real killing combination there. I did get an extra key. Let's use it. Extra belongings, anti-venom, emerald, crest. The emerald's really good, so is the crest. Alright, and this is why we brought all the shovels we could. And let's up the torchlight here and get ready to fight. This fight again. Alright. We can take it. Let's, Let's try to mitigate her as much as we can. The stress is our big enemy here. More than these guys. These guys are nothing. See that? Nothing. Reynold ain't scared of you. Think you're gonna scare him? With your pilly little claw arms?
Such a terrible assault
Alright.
cannot be left unanswered.
Alright, Pakiri might be intimidated a bit, but he's the only one. Nobody else even Ooh!
Decimated.
Well then! Petals must fall. Lesson learned! You don't screw with us, we screw with you! Also, get out of my house.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Excellent start. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of that bleed. There we go. All better. Oh, you little. Oh, you little jerk. Oh, you jerk. Oh, I'm gonna get you for that. Oh, I'm gonna get you for that so bad. How? I'm gonna stun you. With Reynold. Do it! Yeah. Oh, you're being a cheeky little bastard, aren't you? That's alright. I'm cheesing this one a bit here. I want to see if I can get our stress down just a tiny bit more than it currently is. Get rid of that bleed, please. Thank you. Alright. Oh, here he comes after Reynold. Oh. Man, he is good at bleeding. This thing does not miss. Alright. We'll try to stun one more time. I think that'll do it. Alright, another heal. And right in his face! Get him. Yeah, there we go. Free turn. Why do we tarry and invite danger? Okay, so there's what happens if you tarry and wait around too long for the fight to be over. In that case, that is our there's an inclination that it is time to finish this stuff. Although I'm gonna have him stress heal himself, Reynold. There you go. Just a little bit, because he got above 50 there, and that scares me.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Ooh, that is a lot of gold for this short little mission. What are we gonna drop for you? We could drop the torches. You know what? Let's drop the bandage. I could have used it. I could have used it on Reynold. He's right here. Also, I could have used it right here. You know what? Plague Doctor, you touch it. Nothing. All right. All right, nothing to worry about. Nothing lost, nothing gained. Scout, gotcha. Oh, yep. Okay. Another battle and a final battle there. A battle and a final battle. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, meat. Okay. I believe we could use the medicinal herbs on this one. Yep, rids the carcass of any diseases. We get 12 food. Heck yeah! Our food stores are back, boys. Eat up, because we're irresponsible as hell. Okay, good. We still have enough for a hunger proc, which is not going to happen because we're already pretty much done with this dungeon. This surprise is just golden. Go ahead and just slap him with that. Slap him with your knife. That's how it works, right? Let's get a little bit of stress relief. I'm not going to stop fighting. I'm just wasting time, basically. Yeah, there we go. Nah, we really could have used the stress relief, so that was a good move, I think. Especially since it paid off. Now, if it hadn't have paid off, we hadn't been able to kill that last one and use cytokinesis, and we ended up fighting 4 of those.
At least promises success.
Yeah, maybe it would have been a good move. Really gonna end us with spiders that were surprised? This is how it ends, huh? Not with a bang, but with a whimper. Oh, I was really hoping to get them both. There you go.
Executed with impunity.
That's how we do it, naturally. Let's go ahead and use our Intimidate here. Get a little bit of double damage going. Yeah, lower the damage, lower their accuracy, because, you know, I'm totally scared of them.
Back to the pit.
I could be scared of them here in a minute. Let's see what they do. Web. Okay, now it's getting scary. Web does very little damage, but it marks them, stuns them, and lowers their blight resist. And this is why it's bad. Bite. That's... You know what? That could have been far worse. That could have been far worse.
Slowly, gently.
That's not even a thing. Alright, get rid of that blight. Alright, you ready for the what for, boy?
A dizzying blow to
Can we stop?
body and brain.
Can you just stop that? Stop doing that? That was bull monkey. I think you know it. Gotta lower some stress now. I mean, overall, our stress isn't that bad, but it's bad. Good stuff. Even more
As
treasures. Let's get rid of the
victories
shovel.
mount, so too will resistance.
See what's in here. Oh, yeah. Even more baubles and knickknacks and doodads. Awesome. Get out of here. That was pretty successful, if I do say so myself.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
Less chance of being surprised, but lowers speed. I will probably never use that. Bunch of treasure, though. Let's see. We got some level ups on Pakiri and Vabadon. What'd Bolby get? Ruminator. Ah, minus stress healed. Reynold, give it to me, man. Oh, Dud Hitter is bad. Minus crit if HP is below 50%. Thick-blooded is good, though. Light resistance. I'll take that for free. Alright.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Alright, I didn't throw Castilian in for stress relief, I just noticed. But anyway, we've unlocked the... Can we not? We've unlocked the Sanatorium. Where we can actually... Sanitarium, sorry. Where we can get stuff treated. The treatment ward is for getting rid of your traits, which a basic trait will cost 1,500. A locked-in trait will cost 5,000, although you can reduce that by upgrading it. And you can also lock in good traits. So if I paid 7,500, oh my god, I could lock in Faded or Quick Reflexes or something like that. Not very useful at the moment, but once it's upgraded, we'll probably make more use of that in general. Do we have another short mission? I might just go on one more short one. You know what? We can go straight to the Cove, I think. You know what? We'll keep Bolby. Take Dismas, Bonneville. You guys are coming back. And we'll throw Montesue back in here. I like this team. I like the sound of this team a lot. Alright. Why am I keeping Bolby, you might be asking? Because the Blights are actually very good here. I'm going to give you the Eldritch Killing thing. Actually, I'm going to switch you two around as well. Yeah. Because there are some good Eldritch in here that need to be dead. I don't need to give anyone stun resist. I don't need to drop anyone's speed or dodge anyway. Okay. Let's get ready to rock this. Do I need to unlock anything new for Dismas? You know what? He's in the front now. Maybe I do. Maybe I actually do. Maybe I need to go to the guild. Bonneville, let me look at you one more time. You can absolute from the front, or you can transform, but that's it. You're also very fast. So, you know what? I don't think... For this, Dismas doesn't need to use his Duelist Advance point-blank shot combo. So, with that in mind, he's set for this one. Montesue, you could also have Weakening Curse, which lowers enemies' damage. That's very good in certain areas, but not necessarily here. Hands from the Abyss. Only works in the second row or the front row. Does half normal damage, can stun the enemy, but also lowers your torchlight, which is very interesting. And Demon's Pull, which can pull enemies that are in the back up, and it also clears all corpses. You know what? I'm going to take that over Vulnerability Hex for this dungeon, although that might not be a long-lasting thing. Alright. Let's do this. One more quick mission just to round us out, and to show you guys a little bit more of the Darkest Dungeon right away. We'll take that as our standard gear. We'll take 2 shovels. I don't think we're going to need 3 for this mission. We're definitely taking bandages. Actually, I don't need that many. No, not an apprentice mission, I don't. We're going to take 2 of each, as usual. We're going to take a couple of medicinal herbs, a skeleton key. That's it. All right. Into the Cove. The fish folk's scaled skin affords them increased resistance to bleeding attacks, which is why we're not taking any bleeders. Dismas he doesn't really count. Come on.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
Now, this was another complete 100% of room battles, a skirmish, so we don't even need to go over here. I'll avoid it because of that. All right, we got a trap already. We should be using Dismas for this, with no question. Yeah. My man with the plan, disarming all the traps. He's going to get another one over here. Easy stress relief for Dismas, which I will always be very, very savvy for. What do you got in here? Excellent. Some
Packs
crest.
laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Oh yeah, we're just trucking through this one. Hey, don't give me that little 2-bit of stress. What the heck you guys doing here? We'll raise the life for you, make you feel better. Alright, first battle, we got some fish. Pelagic groupers. Now, they're interesting. In the front rows, yeah, we don't want to use the bleed attack on them. In the front rows, they are very strong against your front row. But in the back, they use spearfishing, which only targets the back row. And luckily, we got a very good dodge here from Bolby. Their blight resistance is only 10, so blights are good here. Very good here. And hopefully we can get our occultist Ooh, that hurt a little bit. Hopefully we can get our occultist here to take care of this acolyte, or at least help take care of the acolyte. That's going to be a bleed. Yeah, yep. Not a problem, though, because we got manacles. We got manacles for you, son. You know what? You went last, so you're getting punished for it. It's very rare that the acolyte goes last, so yeah, we'll take advantage of that. In fact, she's dead next turn. Holy cow, we didn't even need him. That was unexpected. You know what? We got bonus damage against the Eldritch. Pelagic enemies are Eldritch, all the fishmen. Well, that was useful. That's a great trinket. That's great. It makes me feel good. Makes me feel like I did the right thing in my life. I've made all good decisions. I've made people happy. We're all great here. We're all friends. Yep. That was a friendly cut. Right to my nut. Get out of here with that crap. All right. Look at the triple stun on the enemy team. And this guy's going to be dead soon. Oh, he is dead. Wow.
A death by inches.
Domination, man. All right. Let's see if we can finish this guy off. Montesue, what are you doing, man?
Slowly,
Your dodge is 5.
This is how a life is.
Was this like a secret drawback to the trinket that you didn't tell me about? Because I'm not liking it. Oh, boy. And you got to go first, too. Ugh. Bad damage. Bad damage. Let's get rid of the bleed, because we can't do anything else from here. Oh, yeah, I need to get rid of the incision, since it's not going to be useful at all here. Was that enough to get the kill? It was. All right, good. All right, Dismas. Ah, wow. Their dodging is insane here. I need to do a heal. Oh, wow. All right, well, he makes up for it and heals. The bleed is not a problem because we have a plague doctor back here. So you know what? Bleed, not a problem. Look at that. And we even got some extra stress relief. This team is killer. Finally got a hit. I'm pretty sure that was minimum damage, but you know what? I'll freaking take it at this point. Out of my house. You getting stunned? Yeah, you getting stunned. All right. And Dismas with the final hit. Boom.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Took a lot longer than I thought it would. We'll get rid of Incision, throw on Noxious Blast so that Bulby can hit the entire enemy group. Oh, this item. Giant Oyster. You could prop it open with a shovel, but I only have 2 shovels. I don't know if I want to do that, man. I don't think I'm going to touch it. Otherwise, it just hurts me. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that alone. I don't know if I made the right decision, but I feel like I did, so it's good enough.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Right, we are going in dark here. That is a huge debuff. Minus 20 dodge and 5 speed. I mean, the 20 dodge, I actually don't know what the Abomination's base dodge is, but I'm assuming it's not that big. Good surprise. Beautiful surprise. Every enemy here is Eldritch. So now we have a Deep Stinger, who can use bleeds and stuns, and the Shaman, who can... I believe they were the first enemy introduced to the game that could heal. Other members, they were actually a specific healer unit, and they also provide stress damage. So we want to definitely get rid of them as much as we can. We'll focus on the back row here. And I think we're going to focus on the stuns up front. Yeah, we'll get rid of those stuns. Get rid of, you know what, Beast Bile. Throw that little vomit on your face. There you go. That's feeling good. We'll stack it up on you. And then, of course, good old Tentacles. Just put a little bit of extra on that right there. Ah, shocker. This Stinger is both blighting and bleeding out. And it's going to be dead next turn, so that's good. Bonneville needs healing. Put that on the back burner, boys. All right, Stress Wave coming through. That's some bad stress. Actually, that's a pretty bad stress, yeah. Ooh, yes, he's dead next turn. Okay, the middle enemies are dead next turn, so we don't have to... And so is he.
Unforeseen.
All right.
Unforgiving.
I think I'm going to go ahead and use Noxious Blast here, because the Blight is so good here. And we'll cut him too. No dice on the bleed, but that's not a surprise. It does lower his bleed resist.
A faint hope.
So I guess you could take some solace from that as a 0. That is not what we want right now. I appreciate the non-effort there from you, Montesue, but it's not what we needed. Okay, I'm going to use Absolution here. Get a little bit of extra healing. I need to upgrade that skill as soon as possible. It's so good to have upgraded. This is guaranteed death. So now hopefully we will continue to go first. Yes, that's what I wanted. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Their formation is broken.
Easy.
Maintain the
All right.
offensive.
Good job, Dismas. Still another room battle in here. Could be here, or it could be here, or it could be here. We will find out in a moment. All right, here's what
Another
our...
mariner, another misfortune.
As he said, here's what our obstructions look like here. They do look different everywhere, as you've noticed. Probably saw the giant tentacle sticking out in the Weald. If you didn't, well then, I guess you're just listening to this instead of watching it, because it was pretty noticeable. Hey, I'm not here to judge how you view my content. As long as you're watching it in some way, shape, or form, even if it's just with your ears, I'm not complaining. Anyway, that's both of our shovels gone. That's pretty bad.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
All right, is this the last fight? Maybe. 2 new enemies here, though. Start with the stress wave. Okay, we're gonna be a little bit out for stress by the end of this one. Also, I didn't put anyone in the I didn't put anyone out for stress relief. I just realized before I left again. So our Vestal is still gonna be useless. Spearfishing, dodged. Oh my God, champion level dodge right here. So we have the sea maggot up front. They have 75% protection, so they die fastest from plagues, but they're not that dangerous, to be honest. They can screw you around with you a little bit, but they're not that dangerous. And the Pelagic Guardian, basically like the Bone Guardian, except they can actually defend and protect their allies so that they take the damage instead of their allies. That can be countered by either stunning the Guardian or by using AoEs. Let's see if we get the bleed. Oh, I was hoping the bleed would guarantee his death. High protection, yes, use damage over time, I get it. Okay, Tentacles! Coming through. Pretty good round for Tentacles there. Barnacle Barrier, there's the defense. So that's going to up the Guardian's protection and make it so that any single target hits against the fish. Ooh! Go to the Guardian instead.
Palpable fear.
So much for him not being a problem. Wow, he lowered our dodge and speed by quite a lot. But at least he didn't disease us or anything like that. Jeez, that was bigger than I thought it was going to be. Bleed him. There, he's dead. All right.
Press this advantage. Give
Yeah.
them no quarter.
You can't guard against that, can you, fool? All right, what are we going to do? He's blighting out next turn, so we got to just go after this guy. And preferably, we're going to use a lot of blights. You know, we're going to use a lot of stuns, too. His blight resist is actually 0 right now. All right. We'll take advantage of that, I think. Boom. Good stuff. All right, 6 damage per turn. He's got, well, he only has 2 turns of it left, so it's not going to quite kill him as of right now. We're going to change that, though. We're going to change that. Yeah, the stun again, maybe? Good job, Bonneville. That's my man right there. All right, we got this. Bleed him? Nah, that chance is so low. But, you know, you can always hope for it. Good self-heal. Good bleed resist. He's dead next turn, guaranteed. Hopefully we won't get all, you know, pissy at ourselves here and say, what are we doing here? Why are we still fighting? Because he's not dead yet, that's why. I mean, the reason is obvious. Yeah, just dance a little bit. Dance for me, team. Do a little dance. There we go. Good stuff. And absolution. Alright, feeling a little bit better. Down he goes. A ruby! Nice, 1,000 gold.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Still another battle. 2 more battles. So the good news is there's no obstructions. So at least our lack of shovels is not going to hurt us this time. Fish carcass. Stuffed sea creatures wash ashore. I wonder what it ate. Let's find out. Let's use medicinal herbs and cleanse it. So we can search. Ooh, ate a lot of gold. Ate a lot of gold for a fish. That's a whole lot of gold and rubies. Just throwing that out there. Okay, here comes. A madman. Ooh, these guys can... Whoa, excuse me. Wow, words. These guys can show up in pretty much any dungeon. And they're all about stress damage. Literally, that's all they do. And it can be really annoying. So he's going to be priority number 1. The shaman's priority number 2. And then everyone else is just everyone else. Get that stun, please. Nice. There's also a chance when defeating the madman that he'll drop a unique trinket. I'm hoping for it, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be a long... This is probably gonna be a long, hard battle. Ooh, if I can get 4 damage on him with our occultist, we will be in great shape for this fight. Alright. Tentacles, do it! Oh, the crit! Oh, that was even better. Oh, gosh, and the shaman's dead, too. Tentacles! Our champion, our hero! Oh, man. My pants happiness has never been higher. Get that stun. He's dead before he gets to a move again, so... Yeah, he comes out of the stun, but he's still dead next turn. So this guy's our problem now. We're definitely going to want to throw a heal on Dismas. Oh, we got the bleed on the sucker. Nice. That's not very... Oh, I'm so happy that did not send me to death's door. Great heal. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Throw down this. That's game over. Nothing to do. Nothing to do now. So we're just going to do nothing because they're both going to bleed out at the same time.
A trifling victory. But a victory nonetheless.
Do we even need citrine? You know what? I can pump up the torch, throw this out. There we go. Guess that's one way to take it home. I mean, I'm pretty sure citrine is worth more than a stack of torches. Good surprise. Okay, that already made the torchlights worth it. Get that stun on the acolyte. No stress, no mess. No mess, no muss. No muss, no fuss. No fuss, I win. That's how we do it here in the darkest dungeon. Get that bleed. That's what I'm talking about. Get it on that big boy. Give me that abyssal. Oh, Tentacles coming through too. This one, oh, this one gets 1 free hit and then he's dead next turn. She's dead next turn. All right, good. Already down half their army. All right, ooh, that was a pretty rough hit. And I can assure everyone, this game gets harder. Once we go from the apprentice missions to the veteran ones, things are really going to start getting difficult here. But that is a transition for soon. Okay, he's dead too. No, he wow. I am shocked and appalled, sir. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I done goofed that one. At least we didn't get any bleeds or extra stress from that. Let's cut him.
A singular strike.
That's exactly what I wanted. Stress relief for everyone. Boom. All right. You functionally have 2 health left. And you're going to lose it soon. And by soon, I mean like right now. Get out of here. More stress relief. Yeah! Nice. Dismas is feeling good, man.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Done. Contents are ours. Some
Finding
more
the
crap.
stuff is only the first test.
Heirlooms.
Now it must be carried home.
Actually, I could drop the anti-venom. Oh, I didn't even need to drop that. Okay, well done. Good. Excellent. Got the
pungent odor abates.
Pretty good amount of heirlooms that time.
Things are driven back for a time.
All right, another survival guide. Scouting and disarm chance go up, minus speed. For the characters who are good at trap disarming, though, you don't really want them to lose their speed. Anyway, resolve level up. Oh, Dismas is level 2. Dismas is our hero, champion, unholy hater. Oh yeah, all good stuff for him. Excellent stuff.
The plume and the pistol. A fitting end to my folly, and a curse upon us all.
And that is going to be it for this episode of Darkest Dungeon, everybody. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to go ahead and leave it a like. I know this one was a little bit longer than usual. If you stuck around with it, thanks for sticking around. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more. I'm the Thet Man, and I will see you here next time on Thet Plays Darkest Dungeon New Game Plus.